The Misfitz Pre-Alpha 5 playtest is coming within the next few days, so let's go over everything you need to know about this playtest and also talk about some of the upcoming changes. This playtest will last for 2 weeks, and during this time frame, anyone can hop on the game to play it. This playtest is not region locked. To join the playtest, you can sign up using the link below. Closer to the start time, you'll get an email with the download instructions. And if you've signed up for previous playtests, then you don't have to sign up again, you just have to wait for that email in your inbox and you'll get the download instructions there too. Now for the update info. As an Antihero exclusive creator, I got special access to the latest build of Misfitz, which I can show you guys. The main focus of this update was the new player experience and also the overall game feel. When the other creators and I got our hands on this build, holy crap, the developers have definitely listened to our feedback and the game feels so much better to play. The first thing you'll probably notice is that there's little to no lag. Shooting feels way more satisfying. I think they fixed an issue with the camera settings that made it kind of awkward to shoot at people. There are now sound effects for a bunch of important actions, such as items dropping on the ground, user interface, using power-ups, picking up relics, and certain hero abilities. Drip's attack just sounds so like wet and sloppy. But yeah, this makes the game more immersive, way more immersive. Map changes, oh, this part is good. You can now shoot and move around way more objects in a very responsive way. Like they kind of flip around. They added falling to Misfits, but this time it's intentional for the most part. So if you find a ledge without railings or walls on the side, then you can just walk off. So this is gonna make for some really interesting interactions. Like maybe you can fall into your enemies or juke out an enemy by pushing them over the ledge. And if you were wondering, no, you can't walk around with someone on your head. I actually tried it. You just kind of fall off after a bit. I think this might be my favorite part of the update just because there are so many funny glitches you can do with it. I spent over 2 hours just wandering around the map with Age and Legend over here, and we pulled off some crazy parkour moves. I don't know if the developers will keep this in the game. Probably have to tweak it a bit so it isn't as game breaking, because right now you can do parkour on the rooftops and leave the game map if you feel like it. These big chests and event tokens, they used to be at a set location on the map, but now they spawn more randomly, so this will definitely make the gameplay feel a lot less repetitive. The turtle room got some new furniture, so now it has a giant Labubu relic thing. I'm probably insulting the developers by saying that. Blue barrels now knock you back and give you a temporary speed boost. I'm not exactly sure why, but they also damage you. If you're a Brawl Stars player, you probably noticed this next change. You now glide off walls. Now, this may seem like a small thing, but it makes moving around the map feel a lot more polished. There are some layout changes, mostly to the docks part of the map. There's this tunnel thing that you can teleport through. There are moving platforms. There are 2 right now. There's one that moves side to side, and there's one that moves up and down, like an elevator. They're trying to increase the verticality in the game, and you can definitely see that because there are way more ladders. They really love their ladders. Even in this group photo, there's a ladder. As for the balance changes, I won't go over the exact numbers yet because they're definitely going to be tweaked during the upcoming test. All Misfits have had their base movement speed increased. The number was 20%, but again, it could change. The developers thought that the original movement speed was way too slow, so they just bumped up the speed for everyone. Ray's vampirism is no longer busted. It was quite literally broken, not working as intended, and healed him for way too much health. So thank God. Ray cannot heal like half his health with one ultimate. That should not be happening. Beat got sort of a rework. He now shoots 2 waves of projectiles for each attack. And Beat's ultimate also now damages enemies. Beat's boombox no longer disappears over time. There was a bug with Drip's ultimate where during his ultimate he would only spray his attack in the direction you were ulting in, and now you just don't attack at all during your ultimate. The kamikaze robot is actually threatening now. Once it blows up, it still stays alive. On top of that, it also has a lot more health. The crafting system got tuned a bit. There are now slightly different material requirements. It should now be a lot easier to get gear by walking around the map and just shooting at bots instead of crafting. Rush got a new remodel and a cool character select animation. Here's what he looks like in the hero menu and in-game. We got some changes to the UI. Teaming up looks a lot more cool. And we also got some control customization. You can now make your controls super tiny, super big, or just move them around the screen like crazy. I really like how there are different presets for different control setups. Maybe there's a character that you prefer playing with a different control setup. so you could switch to that setup just for playing that character. Or maybe you play the game with your tongue and you need a specific setup for that. Could also be really useful. There is now this green orb ball thing. It's like a notification icon but cooler. We got some sick animations for the hero gacha. It's a bit long, I'll just let it play while I stare at the camera again. We got some skill tree mockup, so we're probably not going to get this in time for the pre-alpha 5 playtest, but might as well share it with you guys. I never thought I would like an interface with so much white, but looks cool. As for the new player experience, I also tried out the new tutorial, and naturally, as I went through this tutorial, I tried killing the bot teammate that it gave me, and turns out you can't. You just can't. And you also can't die. Although there are a bunch of changes, this update isn't really focused on new content per se. It's more about giving the game more polish and giving new players a reason to try the game and actually stick around for the long term. If you want to see more of the new tutorial and the insane lobby overhaul, then you can check out this video over here. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Okay.